Alright, so when your Greenfield Tractor 11, your starter's not working, let's go over here, take a look. So, yeah, this part here has come out of its socket on this side of the little starter switch. So when you lift that, see? So, yeah. See, it comes in contact up there. So it's a little screwed. Anyway, so let's take it out and see what we can do. Alright, one of the most important things is light. So here we have the light that I'm just using the front to rest on, and it feeds light straight into there so we can see what we're doing. So yeah, it looks like it's probably 2 bolts, one here, one behind it, and then see if we can take the mechanism out. Alright. The first one was easy enough, a couple of 11mm spanners, well, one spanner and one ratchet, and a little extension so I can move the ratchet around in this direction. So yeah, but the one behind is a little troublesome. Looks like it might be 2 spanners and take a while. This looks way too corroded and stuck. So that's what happened with here. I tried to get it off and it just snapped off. So what I'm going to do is disconnect it from the battery and then feed it through so I can take it out and explore what's going on. Alright, the little stubby ones come to the rescue again. You can see this little guy come up and down to press. Well, it's in the way. So there's a bolt that holds it in, little nut. So undo the nut, take this out of the way, then I can reach the 11mm one that holds the switch in place. Right, let's continue. Right, here we go. Got that out of the way, off to the side a little bit. Just now the 11mm can go up without being impeded by it. There we go. Alright, let's get the next one out. Alright, as you can tell, the 2 bolts are out and we could pull it out. And that's way too rusty. It'll snap the plastic just like it did for the other one. So yeah, let's just disconnect it from the battery side and pull it through and then check it out. Alright, so here's our switch. Look down inside. It seems to be a like a T-bar sort of setup. Let me get that sort of. Look at it this way. Alright, so there's a metal bar that goes across here, copper bar, and it's spring loaded or something like that. So yeah, when the little lever gets pressed up, the little copper bar goes up on both sides. So yeah, it's not making contact over there at all at the moment. So what I could do is, since it's making like a double contact sort of thing, let's take a look at this little switch. So you can see the holes where the bolts go, but this corroded, and that's what happened on the other one when I tried to remove it. So yeah. Alright, so this is from the starter motor. I've taken it off so I can sit it in here. And I figure out this is how it used to sit before the plastic broke off. I could actually use some epoxy and that might work. So yeah, I think I might go to the store and get some epoxy resin or something. So yeah, first I want to clean those bloody, all that up, but yeah, that could work. Alrighty, let's go that way. Alright, so I'm going to use the old baking powder sort of trick where you use super glue, bicarb soda. What you do is you put your super glue down everywhere that you need, and then you build up with baking powder, and it ends up being rock hard, like a really hard plastic, so it should work. And you need a rough surface to put it on, which we have plenty of. Make sure I get it down into the gap down there, on all the way around, but not on the underside. So in there, round in there, maybe a bit across here, but I've got to make sure it doesn't go on the underside. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I guess it's been snowing, so we'll let it sit for a few minutes, blow away the excess, and see how we did. So yeah, gotta make sure I keep that side, even if I have to put a small file down there and file away any of the glue that managed to get down there. And yeah, bike up sober, super glue. Just give it a few minutes. I just have to sit here and hold it and wait for about 5 minutes. Alright, we have the first layer done. Now it's time for more super glue and then put in some more of the stuff. Alright, so here we have layer 2, just waiting for glue to dry again. Give it a couple minutes, and then layer 3, probably about 6 layers. I sort of want to fillet this to the edge, so it's got quite a bit of strength to it and it holds it in there. Anyways, let's wait and continue. Alright, so second layer is cured. It's probably about a third of the way up. So yeah, we'll just continue until we're done. I just skip a few layers, so next one you'll see will be about the 5th or 6th layer. Alright, enjoy guys. Alright guys, so here we are, the finished product. I know it's a little bright under the light, but yeah, it's more than what we need. It's nice and strong. The only thing to do is, yeah, let's get it around that way. Make sure, yeah, that's nice and clean on the top there, so when you press the button it gets good contact. So yeah, let's give it a clean with some sandpaper. You could use a flathead screwdriver with some sandpaper on it, and yeah, use it like a small file. Anyways, enjoy. Alright, so cleaned these up a little bit on the wire wheel. They're not perfect, but they'll do to yeah, put those back in to the battery, this to the starter, our little lever back together, and we should be good. Alright, so I got the positive line and negative line on. Now the positive line goes to our switch, then into the other one over here, comes down, goes to the starter motor. Now my charging system is unplugged right now. It's pretty much, yeah, it needs completely redoing, and that's for another day. But the starting mechanism, let's see if she engages. So yeah, here goes nothing. Now it's currently on stop, so it won't actually start. I just need to see if it starts. There we go. Yeah, battery is really low, but our switch works again, so yay! Alright, time to fix other things.